Tonight, teachers on strike after months of failed negotiations.
We presented our last, best, and final offer for CEA to consider.
The Columbus Teachers Union will hit the picket line.
Let me be clear. This strike is about our students.
Leaving parents and students caught in the middle.
We really put our trust in our teachers to know best what our students need.
I understand that the teachers need to make a living, but also our children need to be educated.
The effect on families of this strike in the Columbus District is catastrophic.
10 TV breaks down the sticking points and what this means for the start of the school year.
We begin tonight with breaking news. Within the last hour, the Columbus Education Association rejected the school board's final contract offer and voted to strike. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Somerville. Thank you for choosing 10 TV News. We have team coverage tonight. Kiana Deiches will break down the impact to the start of the CCS school year, and Richard Solomon is live at the Convention Center with what the union said just moments after that vote, and that is where we want to start tonight. Richard, I know this was not a public meeting. You were not allowed to go inside, but the teachers union did come out. They did talk with you. What did they have to say?
Well, Brian, spokesperson Regina Fuentes with the Columbus Education Association says union members overwhelmingly rejected the Columbus School Board's final offer by 94%. And Brian, this strike will go into effect tomorrow morning, to be exact, 12:01, about an hour from now. Now, Fuentes says there's no timetable on the amount of days that this strike will last, but that all depends on when the school board will come back to the bargaining table. Union members rejected what the Columbus School Board described as its final and best offer. That offer was presented to the union last Thursday. It included guaranteed more money for teachers and members and the commitment to fixing air conditioning issues, as well as commitment to smaller 5 through K classrooms, amongst other things. The union, however, says commitment is not the same as contract obligation. Fuentes said tonight negotiations are far from over.
What do you tell parents and students right now after this decision?
We tell them that we're doing this for them, and we want to show them that we're putting our hope that these problems are going to be fixed. It's been far too long. Columbus City Schools needs to step up and get this fixed.
And Fuentes says they will come back to the bargaining table as early as tomorrow if they can. And if they can reach an agreement, then this strike will end. But she also said that picketing will start in the morning at 7. Bryant?
Bring up a very good point there, what was talked about tonight, talking about Regina Fuentes, the CEA spokesperson. She said many times, we are doing this for them, talking about the children, talking about the families, the students in this district. She also said that there is no timetable on this, as you kind of alluded to right there, that they would continue negotiations as early as tomorrow morning if the district is willing to do so. Does that at least show the willingness from CEA wanting this strike to be over sooner rather than later?
Well, Brian, throughout this entire process, Fuentes, teachers that I've spoken with in the district, principals for that matter that I've spoken with in the district, tell me that they don't want to go on strike, but they're doing this to make sure that their students get the best education possible, whether that is teachers getting the pay that they deserve, or whether that's students getting the better air conditioning qualities that they deserve in all buildings. But of course, this is a story that we will continue to keep you updated on once we learn more. And again, picketing will start tomorrow morning at 7, and we will be there to bring you updates from that. For now, reporting live at the Convention Center, I'm 10 TV's Richard Solomon. Bryant?
All right, Richard, thank you so much. Great work out there tonight. Well, as we told you, no media was allowed in tonight's meeting, but we do have some pictures of what things look like. The National Education Association tweeted these photos moments after that decision. You can see teachers working on signs, and all of them seemingly wearing the same shirt. And moments ago, the president of the Board of Education, Jennifer Adair, released a statement saying, in part, tonight's vote by the Columbus Education Association is incredibly disappointing. We are saddened by the unfortunate situation our families, our community, and most importantly, our children now face. We value and respect our teachers, and we will continue on a path toward collaborative solutions that address what is best for our children. To see this entire statement in its entirety. You can find that right now at 10tv.com. We are also hearing from Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther tonight. In a statement, he called on the union and the district to come back to the table. And signs of support are showing up all over the city. This fan at this evening's crew match held up a sign saying, "I support Columbus teachers." And moments ago, we learned that the Columbus Board of Education will have an emergency meeting tomorrow at 8 p.m. The contract negotiation, has been an ongoing back and forth since early this year. We have to go back to March when the Columbus Education Association and Columbus City Schools began talking about a new contract. CEA was asking for better wages, safer working conditions, and smaller class sizes. From March to August, 19 meetings were had, 0 results. Then on August 11th, CEA filed an intent to strike. All of this ultimately leading to tonight's meeting and tonight's decision. And as you might imagine, many parents in the district are concerned tonight about how this could potentially impact their child's education. Some tell us they understand why teachers are demanding what they are demanding, better pay and better conditions, but that students should be the main focus.
Good thing is that due to prior events, all the kids are very well versed on online learning. So at least there's an edge there.
But now that the decision has been made, assuming it does not change from now until Wednesday, when that district is supposed to start its school year, parents are wondering, what will this school year look like? For more on that, here's Kiana Deiches.
If the teacher strike lasts until the 24th, the first day of school for Columbus City Schools will look much like it did during the height of the pandemic. We've been telling you how CCS has been preparing for a remote start to the school year. The district administration will send parents information to begin the remote learning program before the first day of school. Full-time substitutes will teach remote learning, and sports and extracurricular activities will be canceled or rescheduled. The district put together a web page dedicated to questions parents may have about the start of the school year, including how meals will be handed out and where to go if you have tech issues. We've posted a link to that resource on 10tv.com.
And 10 TV will have continuing coverage on the teachers' strike on Wake Up CBUS starting at 4:25. In the meantime, this will no doubt be developing over the next several days. Be sure to download the 10 TV app and check out our website, 10tv.com, for the updates.